What's going on, my YouTube friends? There was a couple of things I didn't show the other day in my build, and I'm going to show them to you. I remember that door I mentioned that I was going to be painting. That door is right here. In fact, I need to turn the camera around. We'll do that. Alright, so camera turned around. That's the door. Basically, all we did was just make a door. We put some hinges. The back of this cabinet was an easy way for me to get my water tanks out without having to go in the vehicle all the time. So we put hinges, and I'll paint it. I've got to paint that door, but it's an easy way to get to my holding tanks. There's the gray and the fresh is in the back. Obviously, it's the back part of the sink, and you have a better view of the water pump there. So, as you can see, it gets me to the underside of that cabinet. Needs a little silicone on those hinges, that's for sure. That you're looking at, there's a button. That button controls the lighting that came with the van. That's that lighting right there that I spoke of in the tour video. Alright, so let me close this and let's go to my storage area. I didn't talk about that much either. I am going to talk about in depth how I built this bed frame. That was a cost of its own. But it's basically a lot of this square metal that you get at Lowe's. You go to their metal by piece section or something. It's over there just past. It's in hardware. You'll know it when you see it. But that, you notice I have no center framing, which this, with the 3/4 plywood and the metal framing being so strong, that you don't need it. It's all with this plus nuts into the wall of the van. And there's the plastic laminate walls that I talked about that came with the van. There was no need for me to put walls down below because it's basically a storage garage. The flooring was done throughout the whole van. I'll talk about that. That was vinyl plank flooring that we used for the flooring. So that's part of, in detail, when I talk about. But you can see my electrical system. But as I was saying about the electrical system, there's the inverter. I'm going to go break down the price of what I paid for everything on this electrical system. And in lieu of everything I have, it's, like I say, Amazon was very good to me on the cost of this, because this could have gotten a lot more expensive than it was. That's your fuse panel. That's the main, and that's an extra fuse panel I can use off of my Energy Apex. I'll talk further. I'm going to do another review on my Energy Apex. That is a great company. My solar panels actually on the roof are from them. They're wired parallel for MPPT charging, and that's where it goes into my charge controller. But as you can see, totes, Ziploc bags, all that stuff is very handy. They come very handy in RVs and stuff like this. But it's a little unorganized mess right now, but when I travel, some of this won't go with me, some will, but there's tons of room. I'll be able to get my guitars in here. As you can see back there is my Thetford curve, and I think some of you know exactly what that is. That is your toilet. So, another puck light. Boom. But anyway, the mattress just came in here. It's going to be the other half of this. It's coming up. It's going to be much more comfortable for me. But I've got some USB charging, not USB, but it can be USB with an adapter like you see right there. But it's a cigarette lighter charger. It goes down to the power center. I've got room to add more of that stuff if I want to do it. There's options, again, like I say. But it's looking in from the rear view of the van. Plenty of room for things here. I'm also, as I mentioned, going to talk about these window covers. As a company, and I'll get this angle right, you're gonna have to look to the side, but I'm just gonna do like this. That does it. It's Explorer Outfitters. That's the XPLR Outfitters. If you look them up, they really do a good job with these window covers. They are magnetic. It's amazing. When you pull it up, they come outward and you hear them click. Boom. Very magnetic, and they conform with the frame of the window. These things are 3-season. Don't need 4-season. A little pouch for things. I can put bags and stuff in. It's a lot of options you can do with this stuff. There's the window covers for the doors that we made. So Very cool, folks. I will talk further about that as time goes on. Well, all right, my friends. That was a quick tour of my storage area. I didn't show you the other day, as well as that door. I'm going to go into further and go step by step on this build. Like I said earlier, again, I said I'm going to do that, but I've got my new mattress in here today. It's another brand from the one I had, but that's okay. What I'm doing is just kind of putting it on top of the one I have to make it even better, I guess, for whatever that's worth. But I'll sleep better. As the last couple of nights, my back is giving me hell right now. It's probably because I haven't slept right on it. And then again, this whole build process may have come to a head where I'm shocked that my back didn't go out earlier in this thing with all of the things we were doing that I knew would have thrown my back out. Would have thrown it out big time. So I guess I was lucky in that deal. So anyway, I'll get to talking further on that as we do it, but things are going well. I've just been doing a lot of music today. I'm doing a little collaboration with some folks. A guy down in Mexico City. He and I have done some stuff, and some publishers, or I've got 2 publishers right now asking for music. Same vein of music. It's all underscore stuff, which is good. So better than nothing at all. If it wasn't for that, I'd still be just doing music to some other publishers that are big for me, that just plugging them music. You know, if you don't, you can't sit around and wait. That's the thing about film and TV music. A lot of you may not know, but you can't sit around and wait for these guys to ask for music. You got to get them the music. That's the thing. That's the whole part of this. Get them the volume of music. That's how you do it. I'll talk a lot more about my music as time goes on. I love music. I've been playing music for many years, since I was a kid, and it's always been a passion of mine. Music has been, and I'm so glad to be able to do that, really for a living, and I enjoy it. I really do. It really is something cool. But anyway, things are going okay other than that. I'm just trying to keep from getting cabin fever here, and haven't been in the house cooped up as long as most have anyway. But I've got to stay close to home, as I said yesterday. For the sake of my dad, he's of age and he takes some medications. He can't be subjected to a lot of things, so I've got to be careful on that deal. So it is what it is. So we're all in that boat. We all have to hang tight. This will get better. So anyway, that's what's happening today. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Be cool. Bye.